Da 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 da. There's a little more energy in this one. Hello. There's no energy in me. But
you're
what?
not. You're muted.
Oh. Oh, that didn't. Okay. No, I'm not muted.
I can't.
Huh? What? Was I audible before this?
What?
Was I audible before this? I'm asking the stream. Since you have. Okay. Well, Pip says I was audible the whole time. Okay. Alright.
That's fucking weird.
That's so weird. Oh, that's so weird. Oops. There we go. Good. We're in the banks of the Sogoats. Welcome.
Got it.
Got what? Of what?
You.
What happened? Well, oh, the headphones?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that?
If we're in the banks, can I make a withdrawal? No. You should have done so 5 miles ago. Would you like to buy a map, Kupo? Yeah. God, all my money. Fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Moogle's honor. You didn't have to 5 miles ago? Well, who the fuck? We were driving the car. We're in transit. How did I... Welcome to the Chocobo stables. Only 30 gil. No. Perhaps another day, Kupo. Should you ever need a Chocobo, you know where to find one. I guess I should order a Chocobo. At least once, so I can hear the Chocobo music. I just realized. Oh, these are Garif warriors. Who are you? This is Garif land. No place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmond plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains troubled them not at all. Well, I wouldn't say that. You ventured upon the plains alone, war chief. Again? What business have you with the Gareth? Let them pass, the responsibility will be mine. Is this your wish, War Chief? If this is your wish, War Chief, then you may pass. These days see many Humes wandering through our lands. I have not made introductions. I am Supinelu, War Chief for this village. We Gareth have been friends to all since long ago. However, lately the Hume world is in much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As War Chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? Hey. So you two have come to ask about the Nephesite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look with your eyes, listen with your ears. What is this, another Hume visitor to our land? This is most unusual. Have you two come to speak with our elder chieftains? Oh, what is this? More Humes come to visit us. A little bigger this time, but no matter. You need not tell me anything. I know you have come to our village to learn of the stones, the Nephesite. We Gareth have knowledge of this, passed down from father to son, mother to daughter. Some of it remains, some has been lost in history's sands. I know nothing of the stones. You must speak to the great chief. He alone holds the deep knowledge of these things. He alone remembers all the tellings. Cross the bridge to the north, and there you will find him. There are watchers at the bridge, so I think it best to speak with War Chief Supinelu. May I ask of you a favor? Give this to War Chief Supinelu from me. A Jaya stick. There's no rush. When you next happen to meet him, you may give it to him then. May you find all the answers you seek. Our great chief, he will know of the Nephesite. If he tells you he does not know, then you must abandon your search, for no one knows. Oh, also, I must ask that you give the Jaya stick to our war chief. Now I hope you will find the knowledge you seek. Sitting here on the earth, one comes to see many things. The great flow of the world, even the flow of man's thoughts. There's a wood to the southeast of here, where the mist is uncommonly thick. Even its flowers are perilous to man. If you would pass through that wood, be wary of places where the mist runs thickest. Many people come to our village of late. Perhaps the road to Giza is open. Once again, we can bring medicinal herbs and fine cheese of the Nana to the people of Giza. When the rains have lifted, I will do this. That which you carry, is it a Jaya stick? Oh, what is this thing? I'm not even touching it. No longer making the noise. Hang on. Maybe if I... It is a long cord. What if? Hang on. Technical difficulties. Does that solve my woes? Maybe. But hopefully it does. That which you carry, is it a Jaya stick? No. Beyond here lies the hill where sits the great chief. Those from the outside are not welcome here. Do you need anything? Please, take your time, for the world has much of it for the taking. Oh my god. This is good shit. Hold up. Just gotta get some money. So, oh no, we want to keep the teleport stones. Wait, what? Why?
Because
Mm. Mm. Do we have... Oh! Assorted leathers. Okay. Alright, so let's see what I can do. Well, thankfully, Fran is good with unarmed. I already have an iron pole, which would be technically her current weapon. What is... Okay, we can upgrade his dagger. Good shit. Better gun? He already has the best gun. Better sword? Damn it, I wanted to equip it. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Have you heard of the monographs? Merely bearing one of these on your person aids in the retrieval of objects from the foes you defeat. There are different monographs for these are different monographs for different persuasions of adventure. As a merchant, I would love one if only I knew where it might be found. Oh yeah. Optimize, good. There we go. Alright. We can get equipment now, maybe. I could get the golden armor and the ice shield. That'd be in a good position for him. But unfortunately... Alright. Greetings, you're a traveler, yes? Our village is not like a human village, but you're welcome to find what comfort here as you may. Nephesite. Perhaps the great chief knows something. He's across the bridge to the north. It would do best to speak to the war chief before attempting to cross. The warriors crossing at the bridge are his. Green creatures you see in our enclosure are nanas. The best livestock in all Evilis. No part of the nana goes to waste. Meat, hide, and bones all have their uses. They're strong against drought and cold, and oh yes, easily herded. Huh? You are the human that war chief has spoken of. You've crossed the plains to learn of the stones, yes? I believe the elders can tell you much. You seem a great warrior, but it is best you avoid Zertan caverns. There are many fell creatures there, and of late worse. A fiend with strange powers has been seen. Perhaps this is why the other creatures have grown yet more violent. You are the humans our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by the clear flow of the Sogot. I am Supinello's brother, Kadalu. I worry, for Supinello often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget it. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. You asked about Nephesite, yet I know nothing of the stone, so I can teach you nothing. You do well to speak to the great chief. Go north from here, and you will reach a bridge. The great chief may be found beyond. I think this should be everyone. Let's get that stick to the guy. It's a fucking guy. Oh my god, he was right over here. Give him the Jaya stick. The High Chief has given this to me. I shall receive it. I thank you for bringing it to me. Now did you learn what you wished? No, do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face. So even the High Chief could not help. And he must meet with the Great Chief. I would meet this Great Chief. Yes, it is true. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you, yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your Great Chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dynast King Wraithwall. If the Gareth have passed down knowledge of the stones, then they must know the Nethicite that the Dynast King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I've looked into your eyes and seen that you speak the truth, human child. I give you my trust. The Great Chief is ahead, across the bridge. Great Chief is across this bridge at the meeting place. Walk softly, friend. You wonder about the stick. If you wish to know more, ask the High Chief. Do not ask me about this matter. If the War Chief has given you his trust, so shall I. Go, meet with the Great Chief. The stick you gave to our war chief, it is a ward against demons known to our people. I fear he will have need of it soon. Ah. So it's like sage, I guess. The Great Chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? There's a rich magicite vein near this village, did you know? It's an important and very holy place to us. Yet in recent years, Humes have spoiled the land. They use machines to mine more and more of the stones. They steal power from the earth at their own peril, for the earth will surely take it back. Hume child, it is unusual for your kind to visit us here on our knoll. Have you come to speak with the Great Chief? He is in the meeting place before the bridge. You will know it by the guards standing at the entrance. A Hume child? This is most unusual. You seem quite burly for one so young. We are old here, and you may find our village lacks the excitement you crave, but sometimes it is better to move slowly. Love how we went from actually colorful plains through yet another desert. Very cool. Alright, this could be a cutscene. There we go, cutscene.
This Nethicite. You have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwolf flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst, a terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
No?
Larsa?
Why the fuck are you there?
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omasace. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Basch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Jagd Ramuda. Once we're in Jagd, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Jagd-Yensa, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Jagd. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. So you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. A recursive crossbow. I don't use crossbows anymore. Sorry. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken with the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care on the road ahead. Should it lead back to our lands, you are welcome guests. Spirits of the land watch over you. My grandfather told me once that in the Yagd to the south of our village, there lies a great forest where the mist swirls thick. There lies a great worm of the earth. How did that story go? The war chief has spoken with the chocobo keeper. He has asked that you be allowed to ride for free. You travel to Mount Bur-Omises. Perhaps you will go by chocobo then. Ah, the holy mountain. East of Osmone Plain, through the jungles of Golmor, and across Paramina Rift it lies. I wish you a safe journey. Let's hear that chocobo music I was just talking about before. Do I dare? Hold up. The Garif dislike needless use of force, yet when battle comes to us, we face it as warriors must. The Golmor jungle to the east of Osmone Plain is an ancient place that suffers no entry by man. The wood has a mind of its own. It thinks. Often did the great chief tell me to avoid its bows and winding paths when I was young. A war chief fights against a great monster, possessed of immense power. May that wood grow in his heart and make him strong. The Garif Magicite is most holy. We have worshipped the stones since the beginning of time, and their tale is told in our legends. Yet there's much we still do not know. What is this Nethicite? Its very name speaks of dark power, yet it is a mystery to us. The chief across this bridge, walk softly. Go to you go to Boutmer, Mount Bur-Omises. Yes, there's one in the village selling provisions. You might speak with him. Sorry we can tell you nothing of the Nethicite. Still, you're welcome to visit our village again. Our war chief has warmed to you considerably. There are many foul creatures in the land around our village. They trample the herbs of the plains and taint the magicite veins with their presence. It is perhaps more than our warriors can ever hope to handle, yet we must do something. The jungles of Golmor are ancient little changed since the earliest times. I've heard that a worm lives there, a legendary creature from the time of the gods. That's all to you. To the east of here lies Paramina Rift. On days when the snows are heavy, the creatures known as elementals can be seen there. Take care, for they are quite dangerous and unfond of man. I found that before. Do you find my mask odd? You may look upon it all you wish, yet I will not take it off, lend it, or sell it. All Gareth receive a mask the day they are born, not to be removed until the day they die. This has always been our custom. Yeah, I missed that section entirely the first time. Wait, what? Yo. Chocobo time, Chocobo time. That's the map person. Heard from the war chief. You ride for free. The offer is only good once, though. So, you've not ridden a Chocobo? Not to worry, just be mindful that you've a limited amount of time for your ride, Kupo. Off you go now. Quite a treat watching the world fly by from your perch in the saddle, Kupo. No, Bur Omise should be an Eastern Kerwan. You good?
Yep. Just excited because she's about to do something, but it was a cliffhanger.
Hmm. There we go. One. I have a world map, right? Yeah. Or one. Ah. Oh. Looks like it's through the jungle. Hmm? Hmm.
Two snacked on. I guess if it's the stuff with it.
Hmm.
We can still have chips from the party.
That's the only chips we have from the party.
Ash took the other ones, right?
Yeah.
You're charmed of it?
I guess this one was
Yeah.
a success.
Wow, I'm impressed, Vaughn.
I got a good feeling.
An alliance between Dalmasca and the Empire.
Reason tells me 'tis the only course. We must avoid a wasting war with the Empire at all cost. Yet I fear I could not bear the shame, had I but the strength.
A shame perhaps for me and for you. But for Dalmasca, 'tis hope.
And you can just accept this, can you?
After Vane's ruse, I had abandoned hope for honor. Yet, never did I forget my knightly vows. If I could protect but one person from war's horror, then I would bear any shame. I would bear it proudly. I could not defend my home. What is shame to me?
My people hate the Empire. They will not accept this.
There is hope.
Right?
Don't encourage
Hope for a future where we can
Not
join
that bad,
hands
am
I
as
got a
brothers.
good feeling.
Larsa, please. This is serious.
I'm sorry.
Don't be Larsa. Somebody's got to put him in his place.
The Senate may play at intrigue, but Lord Vane is not one to be brought down easily. The entire military waits upon his orders, from the War Council down to the rank and file. What better blade than he to strike down the enemies of the Empire?
Your Honor reminds me of Zect 2 years since. He, too, put his trust in Lord Vane's strength, and what became of him? Gone without a trace since Nabudis.
I will not hear you malign Judge Zect. He was a noble warrior. Or do you think his trust in Lord Vane ill-placed?
Vane took 2 of his own brothers' lives. He is ruthless beyond contempt.
Ruthless, you say? Would he were more so? He gives traitors no quarter, be they of his own blood. How fitting for one who would bear the burden of empire.
But could we bear him? Zagabath, what of you? Surely you do not believe his brothers were traitors?
So found His Excellency Lord Gramis, you would do well to mind your tongue, Drace. That matter is long past.
Your Honors, a summons. Lord Vane has arrived at the palace.
We come at once.
Lord Larsa has left for Baromises. He hopes to enlist the aid of the Grand Kiltius in stopping the insurgents. I doubt this will be enough to deter Ondor, but even a slight hindrance to his operations would be welcome. This will delay the Rosarian invasion, and we will have bought much-needed time to shore up our defenses.
Just as His Excellency had hoped.
No matter the result, I'm pleased with the young lord's progress. I can already see the stunned faces of those mud-witted senators. The fools think a child emperor's strings easy to pull from the shadows. But they will find that Lord Larsa is no puppet.
Yes, the senators would be most pleased with a puppet for an emperor. Recall, Drace, how the Senate fears and despises Lord Vane's ability. When they realize the truth, that Lord Larsa is no docile lamb to be shepherded, they will bare their teeth and devour him.
You're right. I shall speak on this matter with His Excellency at once. Herr Brandt, it falls to us to protect Lord Larsa. Are we agreed?
Aye.
Is this the way? This is the map thing I missed the first time. Useful. We don't know what happens. We don't know how to get past those barriers. Ugh. Oops. Oh, we hit the Hellhounds. Okay, wait. It's really high level, I think, at least.
Okay. Did you put the 5-hour energy in the fridge?
I put the bag with the burgers in it in the fridge.
You just put the bags with food in. Okay.
Yeah.
I got hungry.
Oh, okay. I just have to run. Oh? Who did that? Wouldn't be here. What the fuck are those? They're friendly. Okay, here we go. Cutscene.
What is it?
The jungle denies us our passage.
What have we done?
We? No. I.
What's that mean? How are we supposed to get through that?
Making an appearance?
Come on, I'm talking over here.
I thought you'd left for good.
Hey!
Our choices are few.
Friend? Balthier!
This is as much for you as it is me.
Oh?
You are ill at ease. The Nethicite troubles you. You've let your eyes betray your heart.
Right.
What are you doing?
Soon you will learn.
Whoa.
We go to seek aid of the Viera who dwell ahead.
I bet they'll be glad to see you after so long.
I am unwelcome, an unsought guest in their wood.
You know, aren't we always in a tease when Fran is on screen? There. What a steady note. Hold up. I can't see it closer on this new app, whatever. Let's go.
In the village ahead, you will find her, Mjern. Bring her to me. She will know why you call her.
We will need Mjern's help if we are to pass through the barriers of the wood. She will know that I have come. Bring her to me. I'll wait here for your return. So, welcome, John of the Night. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm very tired. I'm probably not going to be playing for too much longer. Lupo, where have I seen you before? No matter, I know why you've come. I've just the thing to help you get to the bottom of all those Viera secrets. Would you like to buy a map? Fine purchase, Kupo. You won't regret it. Mughals honor. Citron. Kupo, I thought you looked familiar. You were the one who helped us on Leviathan. We've had quite a time reaching this village. Oh, I hope you don't think we followed you here, Kupo. That wouldn't do at all. Well, would you like to see my wares? You won't find many shops around here, Kupo. Best stock up while you can. Okay, all good things considered. Nice. And technically we're on vacation. We would normally have work tomorrow, but we don't, which is nice. We have been very busy, unfortunately, but should be calming down a bit now. Since you asked where you may have seen me before, I often help people with JRPGs. Oh, okay. Well, help is certainly welcome. Not too much help, but any merchant worth his salt needs but one thing to do business. A customer, Koopa. Did I save? Yeah. Don't need to double save here. Let's look at our licenses. It's been a little bit. Ooh. Oh, I don't have a... So you may have been in a chat and probably forgot. Maybe. I do not have a second board for Vaughn yet. I really need to get on that. Let's do it. What should we do with him? She's a Shikari. Daggers. Enemy armor? I like that. Second board could be the dumpster. Yeah. Increases strength when HP is full. I feel like that's pretty useless of a skill, honestly. Cast a random black magic on one foe? That's crazy. What? I kind of like that. We can get more swiftness later on. Okay. We got Gill Toss. Oh boy. So Shades of Black is kind of nutty. I am hoping so. It sounds really nutty. Sounds like Metronome in Pokemon. More HP, more HP. When in doubt, more HP. She got Whip Kick. I like that. There's a 14% chance to cast Scythe. What is Scythe? I haven't even encountered that spell yet. She can equip shields. But for what purpose? Axes and hammers? Okay, you know Dragon Ball? Yes, I know Dragon Ball, not so much Dragon Ball Z, but I know bits and pieces of Dragon Ball Z. Lots of questions. She has a... You've heard of the Kamehameha? Yes. I am aware. Then you've seen Scythe? Oh god. That's crazy. Okay. So about Fran. Well, about the monk in general. I got the skill where it's like, unarmed. You're proficient with not having a weapon. But does that mean that... Is that better than any weapon I could possibly get? Or is there an upper limit to... Yeah, Brawler. Increases attack power. Is there an upper limit to that? Should I aim for having a staff, or I guess in this case an axe or a hammer? Regardless. That is my question while I have you. Not gonna lie, bro, you kind of messed up, Fran. Oh. Well, that's fair. I'm not trying for the best of the best here.
So how are you making your choices then? Just going with the flow? And seeing what looks good?
Kind of.
And then being like, I like this.
I mean, I spent most of the game with Vaughn as a time mage, and that didn't go very well. A tip for Fran? Sure. The builder is Monk Black Mage, because after Ash, she has the best magic stat. Okay. I mean, I can respec her like that. It's not too much of an issue. I just have to go back to, whatchamacallit. Oh man, we're in the best village. Actually, I find best for Knight White Mage, because as I mentioned, she has the best magic stat. Okay. I mean, at the moment, I don't really use Balthier, Ash, and Penelo. Like, at all. I used Balthier a little bit more, but once I got Bosch, I kind of stuck with him and Fran. There was a moment where we were hitting some flying enemies, and I was like, oh, maybe I should train Balthair a little bit. You are unwelcome in the wood. She will not suffer Humes to walk her verdant paths. Her barriers deny you. Leave now whilst you may. You walk a hidden enclave of the Viera known to outsiders as Eruyt Village. We wish no concert with others. Leave us. Laws forfend contact with the world outside. Here, silence and solitude will be your companions. I mean, personally, I kind of dumped Vaughn and Pomelo into a dumpster as soon as I had the whole gang. Aw, well, I mean, I'm kind of... I kind of like using... Like, I like the idea that you can get rid of the main guy, kind of. But I do like having the main guy. I have no words to speak to a Hume. Although there's a lot, quite like FF6, there is a lot of main characters in this game. It's because the spring remains apart that the flowers bloom. You would not understand. Murin, why do you ask after her? I am not she. What is it you seek? The sunward path leads to the fane of our elder, Yot, though I cannot think she would speak with a Hume. In the original draft, Balthair was the main character, Vaughn was added last second. Interesting. I've heard little bits and pieces like that over the years before playing this game.
Yeah, he does have main character vibes.
This path leads to the Cove of the Woodwarders. You will find naught there for a Hume. We Woodwarders gather around about this cove. Murin is no Woodwarder. You will not find her here. Do you come to visit misfortune upon us? You may expect no mercy if you do. What errand have you with Murin? What errand could you have? You should leave before aught ill comes to pass, for your sake and our own. What's up? What? Okay.
And I just wanted to interrupt you, but it was gone.
Okay.
Held onto it so long.
Murin, her visage darkly clouded. A child of many gifts and such promise, yet she cannot bring her fierce spirit to heal. Ever do the storm clouds follow her, but why? Here we go. Up here. The fane of the village elder is just beyond this bridge. What errand could a Hume possibly have with her? It is Murin you seek. She is usually just beyond this bridge, but I tell you now, you search in vain. I should not think she would even know who you are. Oh, it's mortar and pestle. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I hate when I progress.
Hey, Mjorn lives here, doesn't she? We're here to see her.
You will leave at once. It is not allowed for humans to walk on these grounds.
We'll go as soon as we've seen Mjorn.
If you can find her.
We're not leaving until you let us see her. Fine then. We'll look for her ourselves.
Ah.
I've heard the voice of the wood. She says Mjorn is not in the village. Jote, where has she gone?
Why do you ask? The wood tells us where she has gone. Or can you not hear her? You cannot. Your ears are dull from hearing their harsh speech, I think. Viera who have abandoned the wood are Viera no longer. Mjorn too has left her embrace.
And you forsake them in turn?
It is the will of the village. Viera must live always with the wood. So is the green word, and so is our law.
We'll let you worry about keeping your laws. Just do us a favor and stay out of our way. We'll find her ourselves.
Our sister has left the wood and gone west. She wanders warrens among men who hide themselves in clothes of cold iron. Thus to me has the wood spoken.
The Viera may begin as part of the wood, but the wood is not the only end we may choose.
The same words I heard 50 years ago.
They want a character who didn't know about the world so they could do easier expedition dumps for the players. Don't leave after the cutscene, you need to look for a chest here. By the way, this game gave me a playground complex back when I was 6. Fair. Probably would have for me as well.
Alright, I'm going to bed. Got it right after that cutscene. Should be a good point.
Yeah, I'm not going to be long behind you.
Okay, cool, because it's after 2 a.m. Do I have time to sleep tomorrow?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'd like to start early.
You will?
Okay.
But what does that mean?
I don't know.
You're an ass! I just want to sleep. I love you, but I just want to sleep.
I love you too. Yeah. We've heard the whisper of the wood. It tells us to deny passage to the Humes. So have we summoned the barriers in Galmar. Those whom Yote gives her leave, who bear Lente's tear, may pass. No other. So, on the character who doesn't know about the world, I do... Bunny Girl's ass. Oh, I get it. Okay. Character who doesn't know about the world, so you need to easier expedition dumps. I don't know. I tend to like when there's a character like that in the leading role, but like also, I don't know. Like I like it in ReZero, the anime. They do it very well in that show, and manga rather, but I think Vaughn needing some things explained to him makes things a little easier on me because I gotta be honest, when they start talking about Rosaria and what is it, when they start talking about nations against nations and names on names, my eyes kind of glaze over a bit. It did it in Tactics. I eventually got the arching gist of the story after watching a couple videos over many years. Wasn't a lot. There's not a lot of really good videos that go through like the intricacies of the story of Tactics, unfortunately. But there have been in recent years. Yeah, having Vaughn kind of be that breakup of like, what the fuck are you talking about? Explain it to me is nice. There's being new to the world and not knowing what zombies, mimics, and other things. It should be uber common knowledge being something you don't know. Yeah. To be Viera is to abide by the green word. It is only natural that Yote's will and the will of the village be as one. I got a subscription, I think, on YouTube. Interesting. Not sure if I should read out the name, but it's different on Twitch, I think. I don't know. If the green word forbids contact with the world outside, then so must it be. There's a treasure. Haste! Oh, man. Oh, that's a pull. Even should you find Murin, to us she is forever lost. Once a Viera has forsaken the wood, return is forbidden. Besides, I would not think a hume's dull senses able to find her. You will be lucky if your flesh does not soon feed the fey beasts. These guys. Golmore Jungle has blessed us with a new herb, and we must decide how best it might be used to enrich our medicines. It is a matter beyond your understanding. I would thank you to interrupt us no further. Yes, thank you for the help. I appreciate it. The salve makers of our village gather at this house. A salve maker must have knowledge not only of herbs, but of the wood as a whole. With our knowledge of medicine and our healing hymns, do we support and sustain the village as our elder Yote bids us. Are you lost, or do you trespass here willingly? Either way, the presence of Humes disrupts the harmony of our village. You must realize this. You know, since you said it, I should get second board Ash White Mage here. Boom. Loads of people go through the game not knowing you can get haste and not rely on items. But who can learn haste at the moment? I was going time battle mage as Vaughn for a while, but it wasn't really working out. I guess I could second board it. Time battle mage and Bushi is super good on Balthier. I'll keep that in mind. Oof. You flaunt our laws, abandon our village. Does returning here not shame you? Did you think a mere 50 years would find you forgiven? These guys. Yeah? Oh, is she sleeping in there? Well, she might only be setting up. This path leads to the Cove of the Woodlands. Balthier and Bosch are tied for best katana user because the animation is faster for them, which means they can queue attacks faster. Oh, okay, alright. We're getting kind of into really technical territory. I like that. To show interest in the world outside is forbidden by our laws, but a mind once open to the unknown will not be denied. Is this not what has brought you to us? Would be having some issues. There's another treasure. I got that before. Played the game 6 times and helped with more than 20 others playing it. I'd hope I'd know the technical side. Well, yeah, you had said as much that you're into these types of games and help people out. Cutscene.
Not bad, Vaughn. Didn't think we'd get any information out of that one. So then, what was she saying about men in a warren?
The Henna-Magicite mines. Maybe that's what she meant. They lie in Bangkor, south of the Osmoan Plain. The entire region is a colony of the Arcadian Empire. There would be soldiers.
Is that a problem? Let's move.
Fran.
Yes?
I was wondering what Yote said, you know? About how you said the same thing 50 years ago?
Your point?
How old were you again?
Nice fun.
Surprisingly rude.
Try to grow up, please.
Come on, he was just curious. I would avoid unnecessary confrontation. Do what you must and let us be off. When you're ready, we should return to Ozma Plain in the west. The Henne mines are then only a short distance south. Okay. I'm pure as the driven snow, but I still couldn't get through. Maybe the jungle doesn't like snow. Perhaps I'll ask one of these Viera about it. Nope, can't buy anything. A little chilly inside the village. I've decided to set up shop out here instead, Kupo. Want to hear something scary, Kupo? I have it on good authority there are monsters which mimic crystals and pounce when you touch them. Oh god. Oh, Molly, you good? Like helping so people don't slam into the same brick walls I ran into. Again, very fair. Oh, man. But, unfortunately, I am very sleepy. So far, we have not made a lot of progress, but tomorrow we will be playing for hopefully over 7 hours at least. Hopefully more than that. Thank you for the follow. Nice, thank you. Let's say that differently, because you see you tomorrow? What did I say? I'm confused. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, I will be getting on a lot earlier. Oh, wait. Today's today. Today... I guess I'll be on in a matter of about 7 or 8 hours. Potentially. So I was halfway through talking about what Vaughn was asking. Oh. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. Anyway, so we are doing this is I've deemed this Evil East week. I did an Evil East week 1 two weeks ago for my first vacation of the year, and this is my second and last vacation of the year. It was Evil East week 2. We're gonna see how far we get into the Evil East games. I already played Final Fantasy Tactics years ago, and I checked out Vagrant Story. Kind of fell off of it. The gameplay was a little slow for me. But we have played Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and now we're playing Final Fantasy 12. If I have time, before the week is over, after beating this, then we will play Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings. But if I don't, we'll just move the marathon on to whatever. I'm doing a horror game marathon as well outside of this, so we'll just take the time to work on that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see how far I get in this game, how fast I do it. I only have Revenant Wings and Tactics A2 after this, and then I can do the raid in Final Fantasy XIV. That's kind of what I'm working into. I've also been spending years playing all the Final Fantasy games. It's been quite a few years since I played Final Fantasy X too. Games kept coming out. The games just keep coming out and they don't stop. That's kind of why I'm taking my vacation to play the Evil East games, because it's always just like, oh man, I'm gonna have some time set aside to play some Final Fantasy, finally, some of the older Final Fantasy games, and then just... I'm sorry, did you want to play something else? Here's a 100-hour game that you really want to play. This year's not going to be great for that. We got Death Stranding 2, we got Ghost of Yotei. It's gonna be a jam-packed year. We got the new Pokemon game coming too. Anyway. Anyway, I need to go to sleep. Thank you for helping. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the follow. I think Twitch doesn't want me to... No, I can say this. The main experience is on Twitch, but I am also on YouTube as well. I just set up the vertical streams so you can have me on your phone, I guess. Anyway. I would like to try to get set up on Instagram. Apparently TikTok is weird with its live streaming rules, but... Alright. Yes, I need to sleep. I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, if you're able to join. It's Eastern Standard Time, where I'm at. I don't want to give an estimate. But I'm hoping for 3 or earlier. With my luck, it might be later than that. So, take that what you will. Look around 3. Alright. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, well. It'd help if I... Make sure I saved. Gotta double check. Classic RPG double triple save. Quick aim. Boom. Now I have control of my mouse. Oh, I need to spend some time reading the bestiary a bit tomorrow. I haven't touched that thing in a while.